Here's a pattern worth understanding. Most people who struggle financially aren't struggling because of what they earn. They're struggling because of what they believe they deserve to keep. That distinction matters more than any budgeting system. Picture this, you get a raise. Within a few months, the extra money has disappeared into upgraded expenses, small indulgences, and a general expansion of what feels normal. You're not irresponsible, you're not reckless, you just have a financial set point, an internal sense of normal, and your behavior quietly adjusts everything back toward it. Or picture this, you pay off a debt. It feels good for a moment. Then, almost without realizing it, another expense fills the space, because the underlying belief that having debt is just part of how life works for you hasn't been touched. This is the subconscious money ceiling, and it was installed long before adulthood through what you watched, heard, and absorbed about money growing up. The ceiling isn't permanent, but it doesn't budge through willpower alone. Budgeting harder doesn't move it. Tracking your spending doesn't move it. More income doesn't even move it reliably. The ceiling just reasserts itself at the new level. What moves it is examining the belief underneath the behavior, finding the specific story that's setting the ceiling and questioning whether it's actually true. Maybe it is. Maybe there are real constraints worth being realistic about. But for most people, when they look closely, they find that the ceiling was set by someone else's fear. A parent's anxiety, a community's norm, a phrase repeated until it became a fact. And a fact that came from someone else's fear doesn't have to govern your future. If this resonated, share it with someone who needs to hear it. The practical next step is in the description.